Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Release Nnamdi Kanu and stop spending billions of naira to fight insecurity. Release Nnamdi Kanu and stop spending billions of naira to fight insecurity. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. President Muhammadu Buhari government refusal to release Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has brought resentment among many segments of Nigerians, especially in the southeast. Days after the appeal court ruling, which has discharged the IPOB leader, his freedom is not in sight. The court's decision, which was greeted with euphoria, has now turned into laxity in the southeast, as the decision by the appellate court to free Kanu seemed not to have resonated well with the federal government, which since has not hidden its dissatisfaction to the effect. The Attorney General of the Federation, AGF Abubakar Malami, had, in the aftermath of the ruling, insisted that the Court of Appeal only discharged the IPOB leader, but that it did not acquit him. Malami's reaction was contained in a statement by his spokesperson, Umaru Gwandu. It excluded any commitment to the release of the separatist leader from custody as ordered by the appeal court. But contrary to the federal government's reaction, many prominent Igbo leaders and politicians have advised the federal government to obey the court judgment by releasing Kanu. According to them, it would help douse the tension and restore normalcy to the 5 southeastern states, which have borne the brunt of Kanu's unjustified incarceration, albeit as ruled by the court. Prominent among those that have made such a call included a former governor of Anambra State, Chukwuemeka Ezeife. Ezeife, while appearing on the Arise TV morning show within the week, said he was ready to kneel or prostrate before President Buhari provided Kanu would be released. If President Buhari wants me to kneel down, I will kneel down. If he wants me to prostrate, I will prostrate just for Nnamdi Kanu to be released. Going to the Supreme Court is a waste of time. Everyone in Nigeria is looking for a new Nigeria, he said. The traditional rulers and leaders of religious organizations in the Southeast Zone have also made strong call for the release of the separatist leader. However, days after the appeal court judgment, the body language of the federal government has remained discreet, enveloped in a spiral of silence, keeping the entire nation in dark, uncertainty and suspense. Worried by the federal government's action over the court judgment, the General Secretary of the Ohanaeze Ndigbo, Mazi Okechukwu Lisuguzoro, who spoke to the Daily Post, advised the federal government to consider the option of dialogue, lamenting that the incarceration of Kanu contributed to the insecurity being currently experienced in the southeast. the chief scribe of the Apex Igbo socio-cultural group, was conciliatory in his tone. The position of the Igbo at this moment is that the federal government should assist the people of the southeast and the Igbo-speaking area of the south-south, including all the southern Nigeria, to help end the tension that we are experiencing in the southeast as regards to the incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu. The federal government should consider the option of dialogue and not appeal that judgment. We thank God that the federal government said it was going to weigh all the available options on the table, and we know that one of the available options is not to appeal and to seek a political solution as regards the incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu. With that, the federal government will not waste resources to ensure that peace returns to the southeast. Whether they accept it or not, whether they believe it or not, the incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu contributed to the insecurity we are having in the southeast, and many criminals and criminal elements have taken the advantage of the genuine aspiration of some people who believe they are agitators, who feel that they are sympathetic to the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB's incarceration. So his release will douse the tension and help the Igbo people to find out who are the real perpetrators of this insecurity challenges we are having. That was important because it was alien to us. We never expected this in this country where the southeast, which was the safest place in Nigeria, would turn out to be another version of Afghanistan. So my dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let us know what your view